Okay, so as I told you that we will be doing trigonometry over here. So in trigonometry, first of all, we will be doing the Pythagoras theorem. So what does the Pythagoras theorem says? It says that for a right angle triangle, if we have um, this is right angle triangle, right, and this is a 90 degrees. Say that
Hmm.
this is side A, this is side B, and this is side C. So the side which is opposite to A, it is small a. The side which is opposite to B is small b. And the side which is opposite to C is small c. Now you need to learn it, uh, that, memorize it now,
Hmm.
that the side opposite to 90 degrees in a right angle, in a right angled triangle is called
Hmm.
hypotenuse. Okay, this is called as hypotenuse. Okay, and we represent it with capital H as well. So I mean to say that because this is the side which is opposite to 90 degrees, so this is called as H. Okay, so if this is angle theta, remember that if this is the angle theta, then the side which is opposite to theta is definitely opposite side, and the side which is adjacent, the side which is touching the angle, it is the adjacent side. Okay, so first of all
Hmm.
we should learn how to name these sides. For example, I will make a new triangle now, and it is like this one, and this time I will make this as theta, and this is the right angle triangle. You know that the side which is opposite to 90 degree, that side is called as hypotenuse, and it can also be written
Hmm.
as with capital H. And the side which is opposite to theta, like this side, this will be called as opposite side, and the side which is adjacent to the theta other than hypotenuse, that side is called as adjacent side. Okay,
Hmm. Okay.
this side is called as adjacent side.
Yeah.
And okay, same, I'm going to draw same triangle, like this one, you see, but this time theta is the angle. Remember that theta
Yeah.
means the angle. Okay, so this time theta is here, over here. Now the side which is opposite to 90 degrees, this is the symbol of 90 degrees, that is called as hypotenuse. This one, there is no change in it. It will be H. But thing is, now the side which is opposite to theta is this one. So therefore this side will become opposite side, and the other side will be called as adjacent side. So you can say that a right angle triangle has three sides. A right angle triangle has three sides. One is hypotenuse, which is in front of 90 degrees angle. Another side
Yeah.
is adjacent side, which is uh, touching the hypotenuse and theta as well. And the third side is the opposite side, and it does not touch angle. It does not touch the theta, and that side is called as opposite side. Okay.
Hmm.
So again, if I draw the triangle over here, like this one, like initially I did, this is A, B, and C. This is the right angle triangle. but this time we have angle over here, theta. So
Hmm.
in this case, the hypotenuse side will be BC because that is in front of 90 degrees. And here the opposite side to theta is this side, which is AB, and one side is left, and that side is actually the adjacent, and it is AC. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is like this one. Yeah, it is like this one. Now, what is the Pythagoras theorem? We started with that arithmetic that we are going to do the, but Pythagoras theorem says that Pythagoras theorem, it states that square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of opposite side plus adjacent side. You can also say it is like uh, hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square, right?
Yes.
So it is like this. So if I consider a new triangle over here, for
Hmm.
for example over here, this triangle, and in this triangle, let's say this is the one thing, and you say that this is x, y, and z. In this case, the hypotenuse is small x, which is in front of the capital X, which is in front of 90 degrees. And the side which is opposite to y, it is small y. Side which is opposite to z is small z as well. It's like this one. So
Hmm.
now we can do what is that we have hypotenuse squared, that is x squared, equal to, now any side can be adjacent, or any can, if theta is not specified, then any side can be opposite and any side can be adjacent. So therefore we will write down x square is equal to y square plus z square. So this is called as Pythagoras theorem. You understand that or not?
Yeah. I understand that.
Again, before we move forward, I'm going to revise what the important thing was. Let's say this is the triangle and this is 90 degrees. Then the length which is opposite to 90 degrees, and that side is called as a hypotenuse side. And if this is the theta, then opposite to this is here and adjacent is here. And if
Okay.
the angle in our consideration is alpha, alpha is also an angle, then hypotenuse will remain same, but opposite to alpha is this side and adjacent to alpha is this side.
Wait, so what's adjacent to the right angle one?
Oh, right angle doesn't have any adjacent. Right angle,
Okay.
right angle is used to find out the hypotenuse only. Okay,
Okay.
to locate the hypotenuse. Okay,
Okay.
so here we are. For example, if this is ABC, we can say that hypotenuse square is equal to a square plus b square, right?
Hmm. Yes.
So this is called as hypotenuse. So sometimes, okay, let's start with the very simple questions. Sometimes examiner would give you that this is the 90 degrees angle and this length is 5 and this length is 12. What is this length?
Hmm.
So we can say here that um, x is the hypotenuse. We say that hypotenuse square is equal to adjacent square plus opposite square. So that will be 169, and you can take square root to find out that x is equal to 13. Okay,
Yeah.
And sometimes examiner can give us another thing like this, and examiner can say that this is 10 and this is x6, and this is the side which is not known to us. What is that side? So we will do
Mm,
same. We will do same. We will say that hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. Or you can also write down y square plus 6 square. You know that this is 100 and this is 36 plus y square. So y square is equal to 64, and when you take this square root, and we will have y is equal to 8 centimeter or whatever the unit we will be using. Okay,
yes.
so it works like that, but obviously in the exam he can give us a little bit complex questions like he has given over here. He says that find out this value of x, this value of x. So there are two triangles. One of the triangle is this one, and another triangle is this one, right?
Yes.
So for now, I'm just going to remove this, and we will take the other triangle ABD. We will do the working for triangle ABD. Why? Because if I want to find out triangle the side x, then I should know that what is this length, and this length will be 22 minus 9 because total length is 22, and this is minus 9. So 22 minus 9 will be equal to 13, which is over here, right?
Yes.
And in the triangle BDC, if this is the triangle BDC, this is B, this is D, and if this is C, then this is 13, and I want to find out this one. With the help of triangle ABD, I can find out this length, this one,
Yes.
I can find out this length. So what I will do now, that I would say, for now, I would say that let's say this is length Y. So for this triangle only, this one, we will say for this triangle, we will say that this is the opposite side, which is hypotenuse. So 12 square is equal to opposite square, which is y. You can also, because theta is not specified, if theta is not specified, you can take any length as what?
Sorry?
I'm saying that if you have just a second. I'm saying that if theta is not specified, then you can take any length as adjacent and opposite. So let's say this is opposite, so this is y square plus 9 square. So we will write down 144 plus no 144 is equal to y square plus 81. So 144 minus 81 will be equal to 314 minus 86, that is 63. So y square will be equal to 63, and y will be equal to root of 63. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
So I would say that this is root of 63, this length. And now if we want to find out the value of x, now you know that x is also in front of 90 degrees. So that's why it is also hypotenuse. So we can write down that x square is equal to 13 square plus root of 63 square. So this will be cancelled
Mm,
out, and we will have 169 plus 63. So 9 plus 3 is 12, 6 plus 6 12 plus 1 3, and 232 is equal to x squared. And you know that x will be equal to root of 232 centimeters. Definitely. Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Are you getting it, or uh,
Yes, I'm getting it.
it's confusing?
It's confusing, but I'm like getting it at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So we can move on to the next one now. Okay, so let's do something else as well. You know, you know what? Sometimes examiner says that uh, a boy sees, examiner would say that there is a tree. Sorry, he would say that there is a ladder. Do you know what is the ladder? The staircase, something. So ladder is pointed onto the wall like this one, and the length of the ladder is 5 meters or 5 some foot or anything, 5 feet or anything. And he says that the ladder is placed 4 meters or 4 feet from the foot of the wall, and this is the wall. This one is the wall. So whenever examiner will be telling you a word problem, you should make a shape of it. He would say that what is the height of the wall? So this is the
Mm.
height of the wall. So again, same thing we will do. We will say that we will say 5 square is equal to um, h square plus 4 square, because we have learned that hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. So if either h is opposite or h is adjacent, and if h is opposite, then 4 is the adjacent. So you know that it will become 25 is equal to h square plus 16, and you know that 25 minus 16 is equal to h square, and h square
Yeah,
will be equal to 9, and if you take square root on both sides, you will get h is equal to 3 meters. Is that fine?
yeah,
So we say that this is now 3 meters. So examiner gives us such type of questions. And before proceeding further, you should also know that what is the angle of, this is a new thing. This is a new thing. We can pause over here for a bit.
yes, please.